comes from when it comes to certain issues or certain things from the Bible. It'll be very interesting. I'm looking forward to definitely reading that book and listening to that album because we know Flame, and when he drops these albums, we know it's lit. We know it's great music. We know we going to learn something from it. We know we. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sweet. So we back at it, and Rapzilla. We're on Rapzilla. Flame is about to release a new project this month and a book next year. The album is going to be called, the post said, Extra Nos Academy Presents Word and Water, right? And then he also is going to be releasing a book next year. It'll focus on Flame and his theological shift to Lutheranism. This book is uniquely dear to me, he said in a press release. As the readers and I journey together through the ripple and flux of the theological expedition, they too will behold a vast ocean of thirst-quenching ancient truths. Lutheran distinctive is guaranteed to liberate the weary traveler. The weary traveler, okay. So I'm definitely excited for another Flame album. I'm excited for his book. Definitely, I always on top of Triple E and his books and his albums and everything like that. So why not do the same to Flame, right? Why not do the same to the homie, right? And we know that he has his podcast and everything like that. We hear him talk about it. We see him talk about it. We hear all these different things. His views, his background. And it's always interesting just to hear his words and truth, and even KB on his own podcast. It's great to see and like good to learn from these guys, to see where they are, what they do, and everything like that. So getting to be able to know Flame just a little bit more and his theology and everything that he does according to it, everything that he goes he believes in and what he talks about, so we can understand where he comes from when it comes to certain issues or certain things from the Bible. It'll be very interesting. I'm looking forward to definitely reading that book and listening to that album because we know Flame, and when he drops these albums, we know it's lit. We know it's great music. We know we going to learn something from it. We know we going to rock with it. We know the ins and outs of what these albums are about. He paints a picture of his faith. He paints a picture of his beliefs, and he's unapologetic about it. He puts it out there. He says what he needs to say, and he does what he needs to do, and we see it, right? Some people may not agree with it. Some people may agree with it. See, that's where everyone's theology and everyone's background and their church and everything plays a part in how you receive these things, right? How you receive it, but understand this and understand this alone. We got to continue to refresh our minds. We got to continue to expand our minds, learn new things, continue with our walk in faith, and continue our walk with God and everything that goes with it, right? Because we know that if we continue to just be stagnant, we continue to be just there. We ain't learning. We ain't trying to gain new knowledge or wisdom or anything like that. And we're just there. We just go through the motions. We just go day by day and we just leave it at that. Then we're never going to grow. We're going to stay where we are. We're going to stay complacent. We're going to stay in a place where there is no growth. That's why we got to continue to do what we need to do. Continue to be better. Continue to do the bigger and better things that are going forward, and learn more, expand our minds more, pray more, read more, digest more stuff. Because if we don't, we're going to continue to be in this cycle of where do we go from here? What do we do now? I'm stuck with this certain mindset, right? We need to expand our mindsets. We need to grow accustomed to learning new things, seeing new things, experiencing new things, because if we stay where we are, if we stay just doing the things that we always do, we will never see growth. We will never see a new chapter. We will never see a new level up. We will never experience any of that if we continue to be complacent, continue to be stagnant. We need growth. We need to get out of our comfort zones, learn these new things, and move on and move forward and level up. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. So, Krayonn Rocket, our motto is be unique, be creative, be you. Why is this important? Because we were all created in the image of God. We were all perfectly and wonderfully made. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share it, like it, subscribe.